Typical day here at Hearts United is we arrive about 6:45. We have a big dog crew and we have a small to medium dog crew. Big dog crew, we have about 4 buildings that they go to. They start feeding is what is the start of their day. I personally don't work big dogs, so I don't know exactly what their routine is. But I do know small, medium dogs. We go up to our intake building, which is called Safe Haven, and the dogs there don't have indoor-outdoor runs, so they all have to be taken outside. They have to have their pens cleaned, and then they get fed, they get medicated, and after a fair amount of recess time, then they come back in. There can be anywhere from 15 to 50 dogs in that building at any given time. When we're finished with that, they come to Homeward Bound building, which is the Safe Haven dogs are intake. That's where they go when they first arrive here, waiting to be vetted and to be integrated into our other buildings. When they're finished with Safe Haven, they come to Homeward Bound and they do the same thing. They spot clean their pens, and we feed, give any necessary medications, and then we clean. And then when we get done cleaning, we clean some more. And then when we're all done cleaning, we clean. Then around noon time, we have to go back to Safe Haven and do it again. We have to let all the dogs out for a recess again. We don't feed them twice. We feed them only once a day, unless they're thin and we see fit that they need a second feed. So we let them out for a recess, and then by that time it's lunchtime. Most of the time past lunchtime in the afternoon, we go back and we finish what we didn't get completed in the morning. And then afternoons, some days are free. Some days we have things such as obedience and agility training. Other days we have to clean our spay-neuter clinic. Wednesdays we have to actually take dogs to and from our spay-neuter clinic if our own dogs here need to be vetted for any reason. Thursdays and Fridays are free days to groom, bathe, do some extra cleaning in the wing, and so on. Saturdays and Sundays are busy. We have a lot of visitors, a lot of volunteers, a lot of adopters. So any caregiver at any given time can be pulled away from their duties and to show dogs, and or if a dog is chosen to be adopted, to clean the dog, fit for harness, and get them adopted. So very busy. Every day is different. So a typical day, there really isn't one here.
They had an ad about a nighttime, the nighttime cleanup crew, caretaker. So that's what I started. And then I did that for 6-7 years, and then she offered me a full-time gig. So it's kind of my calling, I guess you would say. When he came in, he had no idea really what you were there for. He just didn't really care. The next day, I'd go in there trying to reassure him, hey, it's all right, The first day I went in, I had to go outside, kind of corner him, and I just cornered. I cornered him and touched him, and I said, hey, it's all right, bud. Well, the next day he came in to me. I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere here. I was a little worried with him. I was like, oh boy. It took him a couple weeks letting him know it was all right. But then one day I felt something hit my shoe. And it was him. And I was watching him because I was like, oh, what is this? Well, he was trying to play. He just didn't know how. So, and it's a work in progress, he's still a little fearful, but that's a lot, it says a lot, to come here, in that is a short amount of time for a dog, especially in that situation, that they're not socialized, or if they are, it's bad socialization at the mills. They're lucky to get food and water. This is how you overcome stuff like his fears. You don't discipline in this stage at all. You let him go. You let him do what makes him comfortable. I see a little difference. I did right at the end. I was starting to make a good impression.